officially in. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Alright, man. Welcome to another episode of the Alpha Tales. You already know it's your boy Johnny Abs.
Nicholas D. Harvey.
Kofi.Jord.
And yeah, man, it's Kofi's birthday today.
Yeah.
We're here to celebrate. We've got a few good people in the building.
More life.
We've got Saeed. Auntie Lisbeth. Loretta.
No, don't act shy in that. No, embrace the shout out. Embrace the shout out.
We got Lolo.
In the cut.
Lolo on the Lolo.
We got 50 Cent. We got Andrea.
I'm not laughing. Why
We got Andrea.
Why did you
No,
say
she reminds me of a gangster, innit? No. Andrea. We got Isa 2. Isa 2. No, because Kofi knows.
No, don't even try.
Don't put me on the
I've
shade,
been
bro.
telling you, bro.
We got Kimberly, Delisha, Jenny from the block, man like Mo, Salah.
Don't do that.
We got we got Steve O.
Out here.
And he's got a mic. He's gonna say something, Steve.
Just say something. We got Hannah, Miss Hannah, and Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
In the cut.
They are.
Hey, you don't good with the names though.
Hey man. Today we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna talk about what we talk about. Obviously I had a quick idea that it's gonna be their chance to put us on the spot. You get me?
Okay.
Especially if you don't want to call out either certain topics we discussed or just anything that comes to mind.
That depends if you don't have done your homework.
This is chance. But yeah, man. How do you want to start this?
I cannot. Before I continue, I want to know what did you have in mind for the episode 100?
You're still on about this episode 100.
But how did you not think?
It's far. I'm not thinking about that, bro. I'm thinking about the next
I've been
ep.
thinking about it.
But I'm not thinking about it yet, bro. We're not there yet, so.
So what did you plan though initially?
I didn't.
So you didn't even have like nothing.
I'm planning for the next ep, then the next ep. I take every episode that
No,
comes.
he's the one who edits, so he can't even be thinking.
Yeah,
about
like man
editing
starts
100
thinking about
minutes.
that, bro. That's all.
He's gonna be depressed for like
That's all
for 45 episodes, bro.
Come on, bro.
I don't know, me personally then, innit? I felt like 100 would be like this. Like everyone's sitting here, we're chilling.
Yeah, no, I remember
had
you
the
saying.
mics.
So I remember you saying.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I remember you saying like we
It's
have
not in my head. It's
like
not in my
not
head.
like this, but we talk more about the round table thing. But it's kinda. You get me?
It's similar-ish.
Obviously we have more hand selected participants.
Microphones and
Yeah.
Do you get me? But yeah, man. No, it's Kofi's birthday, isn't it? Bro, what's going on there? No, cause
No, facts. Facts.
hand
That's real
selected.
shit.
You might be in the list. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
This is audition. He said, bring your A game today.
Yeah, you might be here for the 100.
This
innit?
actually is the open audition still. So
This ain't the audition,
He
please.
said that there.
yeah, we like that.
Man got to tap Kofi at the end and be like, hey, yo, don't bring that nigga no more. Don't bring that nigga no more.
Calculated
I
risk.
don't care if we family. He don't come around no more. No, like that.
Leave now.
Not like that.
Early.
It's just a general thing.
Everyone
Yeah,
drinks
man.
something. Everyone drinks.
Nah, how we started this? How we started this though?
Wait,
Have
hold
you
on.
got something specific? You're gonna address first. Wait, firstly, it's your birthday, fam.
Yeah, I
So
know.
give us a little message, bruv. You get me?
Oh, what we do speeches?
Yeah, man.
We're doing small speeches.
You're doing this. You're doing this.
I said we.
What have you learned this year?
If you start doing the speech, yeah, we're just gonna talk about your moments, bro.
100%.
To be fair, I feel like almost everybody in here has seen me have a
100%.
moment. Almost.
They don't even need to be your peoples to see that, bro.
Yeah. Alright, cool. This goes out to you lot as well at home. But I will say this in it, like I said in it. So doing birthdays in it, I've never been somebody to do them at all. So like when I come to like having like everybody will hit me up saying what you doing, I'm like, brother, I have no clue in it. So this was more like it was in the moment decision. I thought cool. I was gonna do it in the crib, as you can see. Again, you can't see the ambiance, but the ambiance is here.
There.
And I've got the nearest. Huh?
You say show.
No, you're local. You're here, isn't it?
No, come on, man. Don't do this.
I don't know what
it's the
you had
atmosphere.
about.
You're the atmosphere. That's
The
messed up.
ambiance in terms of like what you see here, what nobody can see at home, innit? The atmosphere is obviously popping here, innit? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of red cups in here.
You rattled me still.
There's a lot of there's a. Alright, so
Excuse me, Max. You get me? Let's run this. You get me? Let's do the thing. You get me?
So as I was saying, again, obviously it's a birthday speech in it. So what I will say is that yes, obviously it's probably official. Do I say it? Do I say it online?
I don't know what you're gonna say, bro. You always do this, bro.
I don't know if I should say my real age or should I let people know.
Real age.
Hold up. Hold up.
Okay, let's just say now, yeah, I'm close to my 30s, innit?
Incriminating all of us.
I'm close to my.
I'll put that takeoff cap. I'm putting that in there, bro.
Alright, listen.
I'm close to my 30.
I'm just saying I'm close to my 30s. If you know, you know, innit? But the same way, I'm glad that you lot obviously like came through for me because I really want to put out every single person that's in this room, people who've ever meant something to me, somebody who's ever been someone who's inspirational towards me, who's meant love towards me. You lot are ruining this speech, you know. What is going on over there? You don't need to, before I cut you out of this speech. But at the same time,
Yes, we know who's coming to episode 100.
did they make the cut? We reviewed early, but I want to say for real, I've got family, I've got friends, I've got people who've I met through friends, and I'm glad. Again, you lot have been there for years. You lot have been there for a year, but you meant a lot within that year. You lot have inspired me. You lot have seen something, awakened something in me that I didn't even know was there. And again, I'm very grateful for every single person that's in this room and every single person who sent me my wishes. And again, while we are here. So episode 55, maybe we continue to grow.
100.
Maybe we'll continue to get to that 100.
There's an Oscar, innit?
'cause-
There's an Oscar in them things there.
you know what I mean? But yeah, man. And again, as you can see, there's red cups, but nobody can see in here. But we're having a good time over here, like I said. You know what I mean? It's, because it's 30, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting older as I am. And it's on paper now. So when you don't call me Uncle Coulson Road, you'll know it's my papers. So yeah.
I see riffs in that.
You know that's what uncles do as well. You know that's what uncles do. Be like, so we got you right here, and so yeah, how are you guys doing? That's what they do, bro. Yeah, bear. But yeah, alright. So you don't have the opportunity to get us on a hot seat, though. So again, no one knows who's obviously behind this camera unless they recognize your voice.
Yeah, no awkward silences as well, man. There's a conversation.
Yeah.
You get me?
Okay. No names.
Wow, man, you man. What are you saying? Yeah, you look good. You look good. Yeah, I started still. Anyway, who would you lot say is the biggest contributor to Alpha Tales?
You lot, man. You lot.
No, out of you three. Out of you three, who would you say is the biggest contributor to Alpha Tales?
No, we can't decide that, man. It's
Yeah,
evenly
I'd say
split.
it's a straight
evenly split,
3.3% split. Still.
That's why we made it this far. We started a bit of a podcast. They're not here no more. You get me? So, like,
No shade. All love.
No, come on, no shade. But you get me? Because things are not evenly split. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And evenly split doesn't mean quantity. Do you get me? It's quality.
Exactly.
So it doesn't mean equality is equity. So what he does, it might be small to you guys, but to us, it's the same as what I do. Do you get me? What he does, it might be a lot to someone, but for us, it's the same because that's his strengths. That's his strengths. It's my strengths. So yeah, man.
Poetry.
I actually have a question. What? Hi everyone. What was the actual like?
Hi. Hello. How are you
The
doing?
actual like origin story. Like, how did you guys like begin this podcast? Like, what was the story?
Sounds more like a Q&A, you know. It's mad.
I think you man should start until you get to the phone conversation, and I'll take it over.
Cool. Well, originally, I think the thought started probably with me to initiate it. I think initially, obviously, Kofi listens to this podcast, you know, in his own time. So did I. So did Nick. But me and Nick connected first on podcast in terms of, remember the Brilliant Idiots?
Yeah.
That's like the first podcast we had in common, innit? And then we used to talk about episodes in like college or whatnot. And then one time I was just going home. No, I think I was with you, innit?
You came to my yard.
Yeah, no, I was coming home from work, innit? I was on the train And then I was already speaking on your phone to your
Yeah.
phone, innit? I was like, fam, come, let's just start this podcasting, bro. Literally, just like
It was
that.
literally
yeah.
just like that. I won't
And he's
lie to
like, yeah, you know, it could work, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, ban it, bro. I'm coming to your house, fam. Talk about it, like, say it to your face, innit? Said it. He's like, nah, but if we do this, we're going to need one more person. Like, someone to just sort of, just make it complete, do you get me? And then straight away, Nick came to my mind. And then, yeah, man, called Nick on the spot, put him on loudspeaker.
And then I'm on the train now. Was you on the train or was you at his house?
Now, still.
I'm on the train now, yeah. And I'm like, why the fuck is Johnny calling me? Because Johnny's calling me, but
Oh, my guy.
appreciate that, bro. Johnny's calling me, but more time, he won't call me all the time, innit? So it's like, why is he calling me? It's one of them ones. So I'm answering the phone, I'm like, yo, bro, like, what's up? Like, what do you need? And he's like, nah, bro, I got this idea. Like, you trying to join this podcast? Me and Kofi trying to start. I'm thinking, what word? These times, this is like a calling from God. Like, I've been wanting to start a podcast for time, and the fact that he shouted me on that, I was like, yeah, I can't wait. So then, as soon as we jumped on the freeway call or whatever, like, that's just how it started. Innit? That's just how it originated. Then man told me the name. I was like, that makes sense, and then we just ran with it.
Yeah, and I think we had like probably like a week later, we had like our first official meetup to like, cool, let's plan this podcast, like how it's gonna be, blah blah blah. I remember I still got the notes like on my computer in it, and then
Yeah, I've still got
we
everything.
remember Greyhound. We went to Greyhound. That's what we
Oh
first
shit,
met
yeah,
out
we
still.
did, yeah.
And
Only
then-
real Sydenham ones
yeah.
know about Greyhound, boy.
And you just imagine, yeah, none of us know nothing about sound recording.
Nothing. We
Do you
went in
get
there
me?
raw, completely
Nothing,
clueless.
yeah.
Like, just had my Mac and a microphone.
The same
camera,
Mac that
bro.
you see that's in front right now, it's the same one we thought.
That's
That's
not
what
that
we
one
need.
still.
Not that Mac.
Okay, so it's the same,
mad.
My old
the
Mac.
same, the
That's
same
my
model
old
of the
Mac.
Mac. I don't like how you lot did that to me. You lot could have ran.
True shit. You're
You lot really could have. You lot could really ran with that.
Made that softer.
Bro, we had a good thing going on. You could have ran with
Then
that.
you started saying stuff.
You're
Yeah,
you're normally good with memories though. You're normally
You
good with
didn't have
memories.
to do that to me though. You could have just been like, yeah, we had that Mac.
Nah, bro, keep it 100.
Alright, so we had a Mac
it
at the
over
same
here,
time, innit? And I'll let you lot continue from there.
Yeah, no, I think the first time we was in Love a Slice again. No, it's not Love a Slice. What's
Greyhound.
no, man. Cherry and Ice.
Cherry
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Cherry nice.
So it was there. Love a Slice. Real ones know about Love a Slice. Hey, take me. Trust me. Yeah, I'm holding you down still. Use my discount. I'm joking.
Yeah, it's cheaper. Oh, go on.
But yeah, no, we was at like a little sort of, was it like a dessert shop? Would you call it a dessert shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously they had like a nice little space. That's where I was like, cool, this is like perfect. We're gonna do our episodes here. And we had one session. We obviously took out the little equipment we had. Do you get me? We spent like probably like 3-4 hours there. And the quality of the sound was dead.
Wow.
But at the time, we were like, no, this is it, bro. We're onto something
Yeah,
still.
yeah, yeah.
You could hear the music playing in the background.
You get
Do you
people's
get me?
footsteps and shit.
We're like, nah, yeah,
Yeah, the
this is
creaking
it.
one.
This is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Like, we good. Like, we about to blow, man.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
about to run.
What's
We're about to
them on the map?
We're about to.
The
make
shit
out the
still
hood.
knows
Yeah, we're
now.
about to
Had
make
to
out
make out
the
the hood, bro. Do you get me? And then literally again, like we literally planned it for like, we ended up planning it for like a year, and then I think just before we was about to record, was it before we did record the episode at least, or
When were we talking
when
about?
I hurt my knee, and then we had to delay.
Yeah, we did like 3 episodes in
Yeah,
advance.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Because we knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
No, I said like after. Wait.
Before your surgery. Yeah, is that what we're talking about?
You're saying like Huss, fam. That's what you talking about.
yeah,
Before your surgery.
yeah,
You had to go away for like 2
Can I
weeks,
get
like 4 weeks.
whichever one that had
Talking about the surgery.
At least you could have told me like,
think it's that one there.
don't go play today. Did you get me?
3 months.
But yeah, no, I got injured obviously, and then obviously whilst I'm like not recovering, but I'm still get me on crutches and that. We recorded a few episodes, I think like 2 or 3,
Yes.
and then obviously it was meant to release at a certain date in 2018. Meant to come out 2018, and then obviously I needed to have operation, so it was like cool. When I have this operation, I'm not gonna be mobile for like at least 4 to 6 weeks. You get me? So it was like, okay, cool, we'll delay it. Then we recorded episodes, and no, we didn't record episodes in advance. We just delayed until I'm okay to start moving about. Then we released the first episode. We had there's the screening at my house, if you remember, if you was there. Obviously, you got the feedback, went back, re-edited it. Then, yeah, man. I think 6th of January 2019. That's when the first episode dropped.
I don't remember the date.
It was either 6th or then.
No, I think it was February still. It was February.
What, the first episode?
Yeah, it wasn't in January.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, scrap that. We can take that out here. Edit, say that.
I'm not patterning that.
But yeah, no, yeah, somewhere at the beginning of 2019, first episode dropped, and then yeah, man, 55 episodes later, we're here, man.
Yeah,
Sure.
man.
Yeah,
Did you say sorry?
good story.
Oh, I was about to say.
Safe, Steve.
Yeah, alright. Also, this ain't also meant to be a Q&A, you know. This is actually meant to be like a joint
Yeah, no,
discussion.
I think it's a good way to warm it up. Still,
Yeah, for real.
good way to warm it up before
Oh, okay.
we jump in.
I'm thinking of the chaos small.
Alright, cool. You know, just
Well, you got a question?
This is just
Yeah,
knowing
go on.
about us before you break us up.
Hello.
Cut
No, I'm
off,
joking.
cut
No,
off.
basically, yeah. You see, when you lot was like starting your podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
Was there like anyone that you looked up to, or like kind of like took inspiration from?
I only looked up to like Ricky Gervais.
Wait, what? Swear down.
Yeah.
That's why.
I actually did not know that.
Because that's the first podcast I ever listened to.
Ricky Gervais one?
Yeah.
Really?
Richie Gervais.
Ricky.
I said Ricky. I said Ricky.
I did. I never
I said
knew
Ricky,
it was
I
a
said Ricky.
podcast until I got older.
Sorry, Ricky.
When I was like, yeah.
The one that was on E4.
What did you take from him though, like in terms of like?
Just how natural it was. It was just natural. He was just himself. Him just talking to his boy, and that made me think, raw. This is what a podcast is like. You just kick back, talk to your boy. People listen to it and they take things from it. Based on the
No
stories,
way
innit?
that was a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was just an animated thing. I didn't know it was a podcast.
Yeah. So then that's when I started listening to them after that Brilliant Idiots, because it's like similar, like
Yeah.
the way they
yeah.
joked around and that. But yeah,
I did not know that. Nick's got more OG game than I do. I just started from, what was it, 3 Shots?
That was you.
That was me. It was 3 Shots first, then Half Cast Podcast, and I think 90s Baby afterwards. But then yeah.
Mine was Brilliant Idiots. That's the first podcast I listened
Sorry.
to.
Alright, wait, guys.
in terms of
we got noise interference, guys.
yeah, no, that's the first Brilliant Idiots, and that's the first podcast I was like, cool, this is something I'm subscribed to. Like, you listen to other ones here and there, and like more time they were like either factual ones or motivational ones. But in terms of just like a casual, opinionated conversation podcast, there's a Brilliant Idiots. Then I got to know about Charlemagne.
Oh yeah.
And then obviously you start to sort of get a better, because he's more like Mr. Radio, Mr. Podcast in America, do you get me? And he sort of caved his lane there. Then obviously when you start looking at the UK, then you have got your, your 3 Shots, blah, blah, blah. But that was like, cool. That's a bit too close to home, innit? I don't want to feel like I'm doing something that's there already. So my influence was from the American one still.
Okay, cool. Anyone else got any ones I can send my mic? Say no more.
So obviously, the name of your podcast is Alpha Tales, right? So I wanted to ask, do you lot consider yourselves as alpha? And then the second question
First juicy
is,
topic of the night, just so you know.
and then the second question is, if like since you started the podcast, if like you've had like bare girls like come to you like and stuff, it's just
What's a girl?
what's a girl?
Yeah.
Women,
do with
girls,
girls, innit?
females.
I'm joking. That was a joke. But yeah, what the first question?
I think the first question we've answered before in terms of there's an episode out there, but to answer you directly, I think we do in our own rights. So in some instances, yes, 100%. We're alphas in our own right, but then in other instances we are
Different
the alpha.
type.
Yeah, different types of
Because
males.
when we first sort of started talking about it, obviously we had to get clued up as to cool, what's an alpha male? What's like the actual definition of an alpha male? But then also there's like probably like 6 or 7 other types of male personalities. Do you get me? And then as we was going through each list, we're like, bruv, no one's one specific male type. Do you get me? In some situations, you can't be. You have to be like a sigma male, or you have to be a beta male. In other situations, gender's gone. Anyways, you have to be. You have to be. You have to be. In some situations, you have to be an alpha male, innit?
Or omega male.
So I think in terms of its situations, contextual. So in terms of what the situation is, that's what type of male you're called to be.
Yeah.
But I get you don't always get it right, innit? So like, yeah, man. What about you?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like we're just doing a lot of softcore talking right now.
No, but you're skipping the girl
This guy wants to
question
talk
then.
about
Answer that then if you
No,
want to
I-
answer something.
No, we don't. We actually don't. I don't.
I speak for
I
yourself,
generally
bro.
don't.
You know what I'm saying, Steve? You don't know about me.
Too sexy for my tongue.
We was at wireless, you get me?
Just saying, yeah. I'll speak for myself in it, but if anything comes back, don't be saying, "Oh yeah," because you said no.
Nothing comes. I told you about that the other day, bro.
Alright,
Nothing
cool. I'm
comes back
speaking for
from
myself in it.
that.
Yeah.
I ain't got no trouble over here in it.
I said I ain't got no
She didn't say
trouble.
trouble. She not asked about trouble, bro.
Women aren't trouble, you know.
She said,
Don't ask me. Wait, don't refer for what my answer is. That's
No.
my answer.
bro. She said, yeah.
For me,
Have you got extra?
Listen.
Have you been getting
She
extra?
said,
Yeah,
she
this
said,
is
and I
starting
speak
the
for me.
podcast.
and I'm speaking for me. So I'm saying I ain't got no trouble in it. I'm good.
I can speak for him. He's lying.
I count that as trouble.
He's
And I'm
lying.
saying-
Yeah.
Capping.
Why is the trouble if you're single?
Huh?
Why is the trouble if you're single?
I don't like that. There's too much noise.
He's capping.
The question is,
Yes, we don't.
from the pod,
Yeah,
have you got an additional amount of women on your line?
not at all. For me,
Capping.
Can the members on the pod please confirm or deny that?
Please.
He confirms his business. innit?
Stop the cat.
He confirms his business.
I'm speaking for me in it. I'm saying it is. So you cannot justify my answer in it.
Where's
That's my
where's
answer,
Antarctica
innit?
again? North, innit? Up
think so.
north. Yeah.
See, this is how I know these lot love to cap
yo.
because I'm speaking for myself in it.
North.
Whatever, man.
North Pole.
I'm speaking for myself in
Yeah, I
it.
think it is North Pole. North what? Like
Hey, any other new questions before these man find out where the
colours-
new
wait,
location
What colour's
is?
grass again?
Green.
Green, innit?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, these man do
sandwiches?
robotic over here.
Yeah, Greenwich.
Please.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, Kim. Yes, as you got a question.
Oh.
Greenwich's.
Greenwich. Oh, shit.
didn't answer still.
What?
Now forget them. They're talking about North Pole. Please, Kim.
Okay, when it
Why-
comes
What's wrong with
to
this guy today? Cause anyway.
Touch. You got touch.
when it comes to different opinions,
Yeah.
which one of you would you say is the most controversial,
I say Nick.
I think.
and why? And why?
Because he's very headstrong. Like once he says what he feels, especially because I know how passionate you are, he's even doing it now. Like I know it's Nick.
Even said that.
From his face, his head, he already just did that. So I already know.
I personally think it's a combination of both of them.
I'm not saying
Do you
combination.
know why?
I'm not saying
Have you
combination.
guys realised they're not
Sometimes
saying
Kofi's-
themselves? Deep that.
No, Kofi says some. No, do you know what it is? I know it's not me. Do you know why?
Sounds like the now.
I know, no. I know there's certain people in here that have says me, but really and truly, when you look at the pod and listen, it's not me. Do you get me?
Controversial.
Actually, how about you guys? How about you guys just go around and then you just say it. Lift your voice a little bit so the audio catches you in it. But who do you
I
think
would
is?
say sometimes Kofi says things that are like,
Get me?
That just makes you feel like what?
yeah, that are like,
yeah.
what did you just say?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Facts.
This is
Huh?
crazy.
I think it's just different. I think Johnny.
You can't tell me I'm the controversial.
Advocate all the time.
What do you mean?
That's what I feel like.
That's
I
a
feel
good-
like
that's a good
you
argument.
always try to do devil's advocate and see different sides. That's what I've noticed.
No, I think you've worded it wrong. But I
was
understand
mad.
what you mean.
What does she mean?
I wouldn't say he likes to see different sides. He doesn't want to see different sides. He'll argue against anything.
That's
Anything
true,
that's said,
yeah.
he's gonna argue against it.
Yeah, but then that
It's
means
very
that-
unlikely when he agrees.
But that's not controversial though.
What do you mean?
Controversial is when you say something and someone's like, what? Or you say something mad. I don't say no mad things like that.
The majority isn't.
Do you get me? Kofi says something like, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
Is that controversial?
like yeah,
That's what
bro.
I'm trying to
Is
say.
that actually
Man stops
controversial?
washing my feet here. You're like, what?
That's not controversial.
Do you get me?
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Like he says, yeah, what? I don't wash my foot bottom.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Is that controversial?
No, but it's like,
People think
What's my football?
Everyone's like,
wait, you wash your football?
Of course I do, bro.
Wait, you can't go around the room asking people if they wash their
I'm
football.
going to ask that.
Are you being serious?
It's my birthday, bro.
yeah, like, you get me?
Their football.
Wait. Alright, can I just get verification in the room? Everybody here washes their football.
Yes.
do you know?
Do you know what? We're not even going to go into it because we did already. But let's.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Wait.
So, do you think here, like, you scrub the foot bottom?
You know, Kofi thinks we're bugging. You know that, innit? This guy, bro.
Do you wash your arm?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So,
Why not your foot then?
Kofi's foot.
because you're stepping on it every day.
Okay, but then like.
I let the soap run.
That's
but I'm
literally
not
what
gonna
he said.
step on it.
Why? What's wrong with scrubbing
Prone
it?
to infection, bro.
Because it's like,
If you step on it every day,
This is because it's going to get
you
dirty
must step
anyways.
on
because
dirt.
I'm gonna be using it every day.
Yeah, but you
soon as-
use everything else.
As soon as you wash your foot, you're gonna be
you
stepping
can't
on the
make this
floor
go
again.
Not this episode. It's not the episode for that, bro. Hey, yo, stop, fam.
When your toes start.
My toes have been. My toes look healthy.
You gotta scrub the
I don't even
dirt.
like toes.
Let him gas himself out, innit?
Yeah.
Like on the beach or something, yeah. Foot's all sandy.
Yeah.
And you go home.
But my feet's been fine, bro. Like my foot.
You won't go wash your foot. Like, you won't go scrub your foot.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna scrub it though. Like I'll scrub the top hair
Same way you scrub your arm, you don't scrub your foot.
So okay, wait. Why would you
on
scrub the top
purpose.
and not the bottom?
because the top is hair. It's unprotected. Like you have to wash it. Under hair, I'm gonna be stepping on the floor. Since I scrub it, my feet are fine, bro. I'll tell you that.
We're
now.
wasting.
My foot's not hard. My feet is beautiful, and I don't even like.
It's not. But
It actually is.
Let's move on, bro.
Let's move on. Innit? Let's move on.
I like my feet, innit? Me personally, innit? I like my feet. I just wait. I want to know really and truly why, and not because somebody told you.
Part of your body.
You just look. If you're scrubbing your body, why not just scrub
But what does
everywhere else,
that?
including your feet?
But if you allow the soap and the water.
It cleans it. It just cleans it.
Alright, wait.
How about that?
Bro, let's move on, bro.
Real quick
let's
here.
move on, man. Come
Does
on,
my
man.
feet smell?
We can't be talking about foot bottom,
I've
bro.
not smelled them.
It doesn't smell.
She got on social media and she said that she puts hair conditioner in her head, yeah, and she rinses her head and the soap runs down her body. It's fine.
Nah, that's not fine.
That's what that sounds like.
No, it doesn't. No. That's a whole head and then that's a whole body,
Yeah, but
though.
you don't scrub your foot. You just let soap run on your foot.
The reason why I personally don't like
Tell
it is
me when the
because I
conversation
have to
gets serious,
scrub the whole rest of my body with the foot.
Use a separate thing then.
What?
That's long.
Last.
You allow the soap to just go through and then you're like, yeah. Nah, man, that's
So do you
long.
get pedicures at all? Like scrub it, like get it scrubbed.
I've scrubbed the top hair, but then underneath,
Tickler's
I'm
mad,
cool.
innit?
I'm calm.
Mad. That's when
So
she
you don't
calm.
feel like it will
That's when I
catch
feel like a
more
Sigma
dirt
male, fam.
than, like when you do it.
My foot is so calm. Me personally, I feel like as if somebody just told you, lot, just do it.
No, I don't.
Do you know what's mad, Kofi? Do you know what's mad? Everyone in the room has said they do this thing. You're the only one who said they don't do it, but still.
Because I'm still, I'm
It's not about,
headstrong.
no, it's not about
Yeah,
being
you
headstrong.
must be the.
I'm very headstrong.
It's not about being
Ask the
headstrong, bro.
question.
It's
I
just
am
about
headstrong.
Definitely.
being practical.
No, you're trying to convince me. It's
I'm not trying to convince you. Bro,
I'm headstrong.
Keep letting water run through it, but you get me. Everyone lives like this.
The lens.
It's about you. Hey, someone press the Steve, press the record button.
Press the red button, please.
Oh, Jen, yeah, knew how to do it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Me personally, I scrub everywhere else, but there it just feels like as if I'm about to step on the floor again.
Why?
Huh? Because that needs to be clean. I'm not gonna roll around on the floor anymore.
Guy, man, he's the most controversial guy.
So
Yeah, but that's natural, innit?
Kofi's the most
I've got the
controversial,
body,
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Be my thing.
Yeah, Kofi, but let it run.
Really?
Let it run.
That's like controversy.
No, that's extreme.
Wait. How long do you look? How long? Wait. How long? How long?
You know?
Wait. I want to know this. How long do you
causes
lot?
the most
scrub-
reactions
How
from
long
people.
do you lot
That's
scrub it for,
controversy.
though?
Goodness.
Kofi, come.
You scrub it until you feel like
How
it's
long?
clean.
Hey.
How long though?
Come on, man.
This is like you don't scrub
Hey,
your foot.
hey,
How long do
hey,
you scrub
let's
it for?
move on, bruv.
Until you know that
What's
it's
the
clean.
pod, man? How long do you
I'm here
scrub?
to pod. You're here to talk about foot bottom. Bro, DM these lot, bro.
How
I'm trying
long?
to hear this shit.
Scrub your head forward.
How long do you scrub though?
Just give him a. Just give him
estimate,
just give him an average. Give him.
You lot,
No, but how long do you scrub hair?
Just give him like 30 seconds, bruv.
Or 1 minute.
Okay, next question.
2 minutes is a long time scrubbing your football, you know.
Man, say you just said.
Got 30 seconds left, fam. Yeah.
How long it takes?
How long it takes?
Bro, a few seconds, like 10, 15 seconds, bro.
I'm still headstrong about it.
Alright, cool. Be
I got a
headstrong. Be
question.
headstrong.
So,
And-
My feet
yeah.
smell
Alright, cool, man.
beautiful.
Relax.
Sorry, Ice.
Alpha Tales, do you guys ever feel like you'd make a book? Like a
I
biography?
actually want to personally write a
Easy.
book, to be honest.
Together or individually?
Easy.
We could make all together, but I've only thought about writing a book about me. Like my
That's your
journey,
answer.
innit?
That's your answer.
No, do you know why? I've had 5 operations in my life. Yeah, I think people need to not to talk about the operations, but more from a mentality point of view. Do you get me?
Okay, I hear that. Okay.
Do you get me?
You said I've had 5 operations.
Do you know how long a book is, bro? Do you know how long a book is, bro?
Can I ask you?
How long is a book? How long is the average
How
book?
long would you want your book to be?
Exactly, that's the question you need to ask.
And I'm asking you.
I don't know
But
yet.
like 4 pages, like
How?
I'm asking you. How long?
4 pages.
I'm asking you a question. Answer the question, bro.
I don't know, fam. Like 200. I don't know.
200 pages.
What's my worst injury?
Nah.
My leg, innit? My knee, actually. My knee is the worst one. Yeah, because obviously everywhere else I can walk, I can move around, but your knees, like, you're immobile. Do you get me? And that's the worst thing, when you can't move and other people are still move. Like,
When you had to sleep in the chair.
I had to do that for my knee, though.
You sleep in the chair as well.
Yeah, I had to do that for my knee twice. So, yeah, man. Yeah.
No, I don't care if there's a book written about me still. I don't care if there's a book written about me. I'm good.
So he's not gonna write a book about him. That's
fine still. If you do that, then like send me
no.
the bread,
That,
innit?
she said, "Would you write a book about you?"
No,
That's-
I don't,
yeah.
I don't need to.
Taking Hill in that.
Taking what?
She ain't gonna write about that.
What's Taking Hill?
It's Mills these days.
You're
man.
moving mad.
It's cool.
Oh, take and hill. Oh. No. No, I'm good still.
Do you feel like Alpha Tales break barriers in terms of the stereotypes of black men?
Come on now. I said
I think so. I think so. Personally,
Oh hell no.
no. Do you know what's
Take the
mad?
mic from her, quickly. Get a little hot in there. Bust the window, Kobe.
What, you know what I'm trying to answer that?
No, you answer it, bro.
Do you want to give it a go?
There's no right or wrong
Sounds
answer.
like
It's
nobody
just,
wants
do
to
you feel
answer.
like
Of course we
Break
do.
barriers
Do you?
Of course we do.
I think
black male stereotypes.
Wait, hold on. I'm answering now, G. Come on.
Break barriers.
I feel like
Wait. What do you mean by breaking barriers, though?
I think just like the stereotype of like, can black men be emotional? Can black men actually have conversations? Yeah, because you guys are doing it. But
we
I
definitely
think we. Yeah.
do you
we
feel
definitely
like,
do. The last
If that's the
episode
case, man,
before
bust
we
that.
recorded, we was having a very, very intimate convo. One of the convos where it only shares between us three, innit? But even I feel like when you go into those foundations, before you record, like literally before we press record, there's a lot more intimate stuff that's said before the camera's actually rolling. And the sheer fact of like the fact that I've known him for 8 years going strong. There's only more stuff I'm knowing about him now. Intimate stuff, how I deal with stuff, how he deals with stuff. And I start to know a lot more in terms of like, how do we deal with being vulnerable? What do we do? Do we talk about being vulnerable? And I feel like having a pod is that outlet for us. Because really and truly, man them can talk, but when we actually have this and we feel like we're obliged to actually share this for other guys who can actually hear this and relate to this, it allows us to be a lot more open in terms of, again, not too long ago I was talking about financial struggles or how do I deal with dating life? You know, stuff, small stuff like that where you think to yourself, most guys don't speak about it, but we just think in our head like, you got this, man. This is casual setting, but it's like I can actually be open with these guys about it. And we had an episode a while ago when we were talking about can men be vulnerable, and we spoke about them. It was like, can a guy actually show emotion, especially in a relationship? Like there's certain things where again we talk about in our past lives where I feel like to myself, wait, oh shit, I just closed. Cause I was speaking, I was like, where did that come from? A second. But we do speak about that because it's like we do go for it, but we just don't. Most guys do not. We'll either brush past it or we'll joke about it. But the realness is, we have 3 mics in front of us. Those are like obligations where we're like, nah, man, them, I went through this. Or how do you deal with this? I've gone through something with my ex. I might just share it to the man. I'm like, man, them, what tip do you have for me? And they might give them. They might give me their advice, or again, vice versa, innit? But I feel like, again, of course, we're young. We had that same generation, but those are all important things where we still talk about it. We joke, but we're also gonna get serious at the same time.
You answered that. I don't even have nothing to say. You answered that well.
Sure.
Thank you.
Man, so
So if I'm not mistaken, then you lot have had some guests on the show during the time you've had it.
Facts.
Who's the most boring or worst guest you've had on the show? You see the way Johnny smirked at me? Johnny says shits. He says shits.
I gave the last answer, so them man have to set pace on this one.
Yes. Ooh.
Most boring.
Most boring.
That's crazy.
Hey, Nick, can we cut that out, please?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
we've had
didn't hear
guests.
what she just said.
Guests in this room. Facts. Why is Liz looking? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
He wear shirts and trousers.
Yes, don't say the name. Describe the episode and why it was boring for you.
Describe the episode.
It's not for shade.
I've never had a boring episode in Alpha Tales. To be honest, like, cool, you could get guests that it takes a little bit longer for them to warm up, but once they're in the conversation, everyone's in the conversation. I mean, I can't remember a boring.
I would second that still. If the episode was boring or dead, it would be our fault. It wouldn't be the guest fault still.
Hey, you chat to 50 Cent over there.
No, I'm good still. Anyone else got another question?
50 Cent.
Somebody take them. Anyone?
50 moving mad.
I don't know, man. Even me, I'm trying to think. I don't think we've actually had a boring one. Yeah, no, that's cool, man.
I like the question though. That's a solid question.
Yeah, you thought about that one for sure. I could tell, Mo. Yeah.
All right. Could I ask then?
Try to destroy us.
In terms of the guests, then let me flip it and ask who's been your favorite guests or the favorite episode that you've had because of your guests.
Favorite episode? I've got to say Novelist. Having Novelist on the episode was crazy. And the way it happened, it was just nuts. So.
Yeah, could you elaborate on that?
So I'm editing, yeah? I'm editing whatever. A Novelist, when Nov shouts me, it's always something that's like, oh shit, I gotta make a decision. Because 9 out of 10, he's trying to move. I want to answer now. So he's messaged me and was like, yo, bro, send me your number. These times it's in the morning. I'm thinking, all right, cool. I've changed numbers. Let me give him my new one. Send it to him. He calls me. He's like, yo, I'm ready. Those are the first words he said to me. What are you talking about? You get me? What are you talking about? Don't tell me that I'm brazy. What do you mean? He's like to me, oh, I'm ready to come on your podcast. I've gone, oh shit. And these times I'm thinking to myself, this is later on in the year. This is like maybe the 100th episode, something like that. I'm thinking, let's plan for that for later. Not now.
That's
not the
literally what
next
I
ep.
thought.
Like, what? I was like, cool. Let me talk to the man then. What's your availability? We do it on the weekends. He said, whenever you lot are ready, shout me. I've gone, cool, say nothing. I've hit the man them up. I sent him in a voice note in a group chat. I was like, man them, you would never believe the phone call I just had. Nov said he's trying to come on the next ep, like whenever we're ready. He was like, and then we just made it happen. So that would be the first episode that I would say is my favorite, because what was said on that episode, if you haven't watched it already or listened to it,
The lot of gems. Can't lie to you. It was a
some
lot.
gems that you just can't get from anywhere else,
Yeah.
or from a place that reachable, from someone that can relate to you lot, if that makes sense. That man's from the ends, but he's telling you things about stuff that you probably haven't experienced before, or you have, but you probably haven't heard it from his perspective. So definitely a favorite for me.
There was a lot of gems.
I don't know, bro. I can't even answer that. I can't even lie.
Word.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know.
Well, one that sticks out, that's like, yeah, that was mad.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Me,
It's easy to say the Nov one because it's Nov. You get me?
Not for me. I don't see him
no,
like that.
not for you, but it's easy to say it because it's Nov, innit?
For you.
Are you gonna say your
Go
answer?
on, go on.
I feel like it was probably the one where we had all the mandem on.
That's
Like
the
you-
next one I was gonna say, but
I'll keep it real with you, lot.
it's hard because that's not a favorite guest. That's why I didn't say that.
But you can say that and be like, oh, it's easy to say that because it's our most viewed.
That's
I'm not saying that.
But exactly.
I'm saying that.
That's why it validates your point. That's what I'm saying. You saying that it's easy for me to say because it's not. It was easy to say it's the man episode because it's the most viewed.
Yeah, but with the answer you just gave me
What?
after I said that, for me, it's easy for me to say that. For
Yeah,
you.
exactly. It's easy
So
for
it's
me
easy
to
for you to
say.
say for
Yeah,
me.
facts. I'm just letting you know that, innit? Okay. Cool. Move on then.
Cool. I don't know what your answer is, bro.
I said I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. I think for me it was a man then, but that's guess, not guest itself, innit? So I think it was when we had all the man them there and it was smooth sailing, and like everybody just came through with their energy. It was like the most people we've had in the room until this day. Like now we set a new world record, but at that time, bro, that was a good episode. I remember just everybody had their different energies.
Do you know what it is? I think because of that one, it's because of the way we had to think on our feet to actually plan.
Very much so.
Our original idea to how we wanted to film it, that's cool. We got there because of COVID. You can't have this many people in the studio. So we had to think quickly. I was like, okay, cool. How are we going to structure it? We're going to segments. Cool. Which group? Who comes with which group? Do you get me? So, yeah.
Who got the next? Who got the next one?
I'll ask another one then, since I got the mic. Could you like describe to us, like, let's say the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome on this journey from, let's say, from the beginning?
Good ask questions, bruv.
I don't know, man. I think the biggest hurdle is probably our first one, in my opinion, starting. I think that would be the biggest hurdle that I've experienced. Because we had to get everything, innit? We had to get everything right. We had to get how we was going to record constantly, consistently, with the same quality every single time. Like that, once we got over that hurdle, for me, I think everything else has just been smooth from my end.
I think the biggest hurdle was when Guap closed down. If you lot don't know, originally we used to film in the studio. Some of you lot actually been there as well. But before that one, it was literally consistent. We did it every 2 weeks. And then we knew, they're closing down, obviously COVID and everything was regulated and whatnot. So that's why, hence why you see everything now. Because we was like, we need to find a spot. And the sofa that you see us use in the crib that we film at, yeah, the interesting backstory behind that was hilarious. But we basically just did old school. You know, like when your uncle, you know, like when your dad says, I like something and I want to get in the house. Let's just grab a few of my friends and we're going to go and find a plan and we're going to get together. That's literally what we did. We fought on our feet. We saw this nice couch.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary, we said, this couch looks good and we're taking it. And it's a longer backstory in it, but basically, long story short, we said, yeah, we're bringing it in. And then we thought, all right, cool. If we're going to start doing this now, we might as well start doing it weekly. Hence why we're there. Like, we're about a lot more in it. So it was like, yeah, man, let's just bring this. Again, the couch was a long story, but we found a way, brought it in. We set the place up how it is now. And obviously, some of you have actually been in the crib where you've recorded in there. But it was a flipping good time because it was hard in the beginning. We thought, if we do this now, we can't go back. But yeah, I also feel like this is a Q&A, man. Like, again, this is a discussion here. Like, we should be talking and vibing.
I mean, bring up a topic, innit? Birthday boy.
Let me answer this one, then we move on, innit? I think for me, the biggest hurdle, that's the question, innit, is, how's I going to say it? Is basically taking also you guys' opinions as equally as I'll take mine. Do you get me? Normally, I've never worked on such a equally split measure. Do you get me? Normally, you're in a group or a team. One person might be the captain. Do you get me? One person might have different types of responsibilities. One person might have more of a say. But in this situation, you're good, man. Take out. Get me? Stop trying to sneak out. Just grab it.
I was thinking, I was like, the slower you do it, the more we're going to be looking at it. You're all good. You're all good.
Yeah, man. No, I think there's been certain situations that, again, if it was for other pods, it could have been the end of the pods. You get me? But there's been times where we've had to put Kofi in his place, or them has put me in my place. We've had to put Nick in his place. You get me? And not from like a dominant.
Not so much me, but
not from a
just for the record, innit?
Yeah. Not from a dominant point of view. Not from a dominant point of view, but more from.
Hold on.
And I let it slide, man.
It is facts. It's facts. Argue it.
I'm sorry. I'm not
How
having
could
it.
you argue that though?
I'm not having it. How
could you argue that?
Bruv, you man, I'm saying my point, you know.
I'm letting you say your point.
Alright, cool.
This
Let me
nigga
say
said
it, bro.
something.
You shouldn't have. You didn't have to say that. I would have.
Yeah, it was for that.
Let it slide, bro.
For the record.
What's it called? Yeah, man. Like, as you could just see, you get me? Sometimes you just have to let it slide. Obviously, if we all want our own way, you're never really going to get something done, innit? So compromise has to be done somewhere. Do you get me? And compromise ain't always weakness. So, yeah, man. That's my biggest hurdle. Accepting, cool, let Kofi have his way today, or let Matt have his way. Or sometimes you put your foot down, you say, nah, bro, we're not doing it like this. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So that's my biggest hurdle. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, man, since Kofi wants to get into a conversation, start it off, innit?
Birthday boy.
It's just what you said before.
Yeah, man.
bruv.
Start off. Don't say anything. Relax. Go on.
Alright, cool. Given that we're on birthday vibes, innit? What's the best birthday you might have actually had? Like, whoever can remember their best birthday, like whatever you did, like whether you went off ends. I don't want details. I want flipping good details as well.
I think the girls will have the wildest birthdays. I can't lie.
I'm here whispering
I
still.
think girls have the wildest birthdays. I can't count.
Yeah, hey, Nick, send it on that side. I'll send it.
No, they have one. They got one there.
Yeah, no. What's the best birthday though?
Swing it around.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, now you're Q&Aing them, bro.
I lie.
Fam, you got any of ideas?
Whatever birthday, innit?
You don't moving stiff right now. you
Best
know.
birthday.
Oh, allow it.
Both of you, man.
Alright, cool.
I'm not having this. I'm
so-
not having this at all.
It was 3 years ago, innit? It was 3 years ago. Basically, yeah. So my girl, yeah. Say hi.
Hello.
Are
Basically,
you and the brothers?
yeah.
A word.
Swear down, you didn't know.
No, how am I meant to know, bro?
I told you.
I just thought you would have said it.
I told you this, bro.
I didn't remember then.
It's calm. That's calm.
Yeah.
I mean, now you know, yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
now I
no,
know.
but, 3 years ago.
Who's older? Sorry.
Me, I'm 26.
Okay.
Still. I mean, I'm not 30. 30.
I'm a big man by 30.
Yeah, you know what's there, man. Shouts to jamming in the man there. You know what I'm saying? No, but yeah. So yeah, it's my 23rd birthday. I'm not big on birthdays either, innit? So I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just do my own thing, innit? And I make a bit of music on the side, innit? So my girl was like, you know, yeah, I'm just gonna do like a surprise show, innit? So she literally put together like she got a venue, got some other people like my brethren, my little brother as well, who does like music as well. And just did a whole show. They opened up. I went and just did my thing, and it was lit, man. It was good vibes, man. So yeah,
Hey,
got very drunk.
That's your girl, yeah.
Yeah, take notes, girls. Take
Hey,
notes.
you're real one still.
Take notes. No, I'm joking.
That's sick still.
Come on now.
Easy.
That's it.
He's about to start spitting a 16 and that. You know, like, no. Respect it. Still. Quick one.
What about you? Any funny birthday story?
Yeah. So
Man thing.
I remember our end of year video, and Jen had one job.
One line in it.
One line.
She's gonna hack it. I know Jen's had a wild. Go on, tell us, man.
No, it wasn't too wild. For my 23rd, I spent it in Madrid, and some of my girls came out there, including Delisha, to spend it with me. And I think that was my first night going clubbing, so we didn't really know what the clubbing scene in Madrid was. You hear about Barcelona, but you don't really know about Madrid. So we kind of took a gamble. I hit up some black people in Madrid and like, okay, where should we go? They was like, go here, they play Afrobeats. We're like, yeah, sure. Might get a little bit confused, but that's not what we're thinking of. So anyway, we're in the queue. We weren't expecting
13 and that. 13.
So anyway, we're in the queue, and then the lady at the front is like, "Oh, you should have bought tickets." And we're like, "Oh, sorry, we're from London. We don't know. We had to get tickets." And then someone inside was like, "Oh, what? They're from London." So she came to us and was like, "Okay, no problem. Just spend about 200 euros
To get in.
Who's
Or
that?
what? You have to be at the door.
Yeah,
like
yeah, for a
200 euros.
bottle.
That's
And then we was
crazy.
just like, no, it's okay. So we turned around and they're like, oh, no, okay. Just pay for a ticket to come in. And we're like, well, that's what, that's what we wanted to do.
So they led
we
with the
get
bread.
in, they're playing, I'm pretty sure they're playing reggaeton. And it was calm and everything. We didn't see much black people. And then these group of black boys come in and we're just like, okay, it's getting a little bit better.
That man got Ansu Fati approaching them, bro.
It's getting a little bit better, but their fashion sense had us a little bit confused. They're wearing like net tops, like so you can see their string vest. We're just like, oh, that's interesting. Cool, no problem. Anyway, Afrobeats came on or whatever, and we're dancing with them, like having a good time. And then certain songs come on, and they start. One of them like bends over and starts talking like, oh,
Man, I started twerking.
What?
got it. Makes sense. So it was just like,
Man,
oh,
so started twerking and
Huzot is, no, no problem. But
So
obviously
why-
you crushed our dreams a little bit.
Why
crushed our dreams
wait,
a little bit.
what dreams did you have?
What were your
What dreams
Jen?
did you have?
Yeah, that's
Somebody say what dreams? That's a bit nice.
Daily, what was the dream? What was your dream? My dream
What do
was...
girls get wet dreams?
That's a question.
Who said it? Who said it?
They do.
Why the man them answering? Wait, let the girls answer. Let the girls answer.
Why are the
The man them like, yeah, they do. What you not trying to tell us?
That's a question.
In a bit, see you later.
In a bit.
Elizabeth.
But
yeah,
but at the end of the day, they ended up being like good vibes, and then we went upstairs where like there was more Spaniards there, and you know, like so they really got involved in the Afro beats, like took it to another level. So obviously, what we're doing here in the UK, where the guy daggers the girl, they flipped it and let the girl dagger the guy.
Was it because of like who they are, or that's just what they do there?
Weren't of that.
No, it wasn't. No,
That's just
the
what they
whole
do,
place,
innit?
Yeah, it was. I don't. What's the best word? I'm waved, innit? I don't. Is that? Yeah, no.
Is that the best way to
fine.
say it? Yeah.
No, they.
It's not derogatory. Like, if that's
Yeah, it wasn't a gay club. It wasn't a gay club.
no.
It was just those guys that we were with were gay. That's all.
Okay.
But anyway, it was a lit night. Ended up meeting some girls back in. They came from South London, so it was like a nice little link up. But it was a spontaneous night of we didn't know if we were gonna get in. We didn't know what the music was gonna be. We was hoping to be paintings. They were nice.
To be honest, like everybody that's not from London are good vibes. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like London people, when they go out, everyone's just really angry. Yeah. No one wants to make friends. No one, like exactly. Just
Go out
all the
where,
time.
like just anywhere.
Just anywhere.
Or
I feel
on
like
holiday.
Londoners are just very angry.
Bro, life
I don't
ain't-
agree
life
with that
ain't the
still.
sweetest,
I
you
don't
know.
agree with that still, man.
They are the most welcoming.
I feel like that's a stereotype that's been like.
It's true. No, I think she's kind of.
She's right though.
But
I think she's
you
kinda right
get
still.
bad vibes everywhere, man.
No, 100%.
You go places like Manny. You got people from Manny.
Yeah,
that are
but
bad vibes.
But we're
there.
talking.
And
We're talking about like the typical sort of
Most of the
stereotype.
people that was turning up in
Do you get
wireless
me?
are not from London.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the typical,
Right.
like what people say about London. Like you get me, London. Even when you're in
Yeah.
public, you get me.
That deep it.
I don't know, man. I think it's just an easy
What did you say?
stereotype. Man.
She saw the tickets, fam.
Yeah, I
Who's-
did.
Yeah.
Wait, what day did you sell?
Friday.
You sold a Friday ticket.
It's okay. I cried already. It's okay.
Oh my god!
But yeah-
How much?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my!
Hey, you bought the ticket you bought for £40.
But why? No, but why? I want to know why though. Why?
I
Why?
just didn't think it would be good. Like, I just don't want to talk about
So,
it. It's okay.
so when you saw the lineup here, you didn't think, bro, Drake could come, you know?
Not even Drake. You didn't think, oh, Future's got hits.
Can we skip the conversation?
Yeah, it's hurting us still.
Wow, yes, it's
Yeah.
hurt.
Open room.
Still new, still fresh.
I would be. I mean,
Open room still.
I would be hurt. You know what I'm saying Drake. Feel me?
Still fresh in that. Still fresh.
Yeah, no, I'll be hurt still.
I can't lie. I forgot wireless was even happening.
Is it?
I
I forgot wireless was approaching still. I won't lie.
That's like music like that,
forgot.
innit?
No, but you man had to remind me that, yo, we got
No,
tickets, you
100,
know.
but
Someone's like, oh, like it was bare traffic in Crystal Palace. I'm thinking, bro,
like, what is it?
I gotta go somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta go somewhere.
And then you see all these,
But
all
did
these
you,
young
did
kids.
you
and
want to
this
go though?
noise.
Nah.
I don't think I was chasing to go.
No.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the Wizkid,
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to go.
Drake just passed the wireless.
Steven's standing in the line before work, bruv.
Wait. There's a question.
Just.
Oh, it's on the side thing.
I don't know, innit? Do you think, Drake just.
Answer the question.
What? My eyes, man. What?
I'm listening, innit?
I was like, wait, what? Nah, man. I was just gonna say it. Don't you think like Drake just comes to wireless like every year? Like
I don't know
most
why.
times?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't think so? You actually think so?
No, he doesn't. This is like the second time.
I swear it's the like third or fourth. I swear.
He comes London a lot though. Comes London a lot, so the chances of him come wireless. Is
Yeah,
Let
like
me ask this question. I think it's
futures there.
I think it's just him doing his due diligence as the biggest artist in the world right now. Like he has to do this. Like he has to make the headline. He has to do this stuff. Like, yeah, that as well. Like it makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
But in terms of but the question of him being, just plug that in, bro. You should be able to just slot it with there's 3 dots. Alright.
Go on. Who's short?
All right, cool. Yeah, so in terms of answering the question directly, him coming to Wireless a lot or coming to the UK a lot, coming to his performances and stuff, he's just got to do this. This is his decade. This is his time. This is what he's been doing. And it's kind of like, why does Ronaldo have to go to the biggest teams in the world? It's like he has to keep playing at the highest level so he can keep showing what he does. So he has to be.
And the UK shows
visible.
him. UK shows him live.
I was gonna say like
The UK shows him love in it. So
Yeah, 100. Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't really know how to answer that question anyways, because it's not like I've counted every time he's gone Wireless. So I was like, I don't know, bro. I just came and I was there. I was like, well, yeah, you swear that.
So what do you think? Wireless is gonna be better than Wizkid's thing?
No chance. No
That's a
chance.
no chance.
You don't think so?
I don't
You can't
understand this
say no
Wizkid
chance,
hype.
bro.
Still, I don't
Wizkid, that's why it's Wizkid is shelling here, but
no 100. But who is it, bro? Like,
no, but
Can't get tickets, so you say you have to go.
no, but listen, Wireless is Wizkid is Wizkid, bro.
Yeah.
Like just one guy. Do you get me?
no 100, bro. But I just don't understand.
Wait,
the hype.
if you're not a Wizkid listener, yeah, you can't go and enjoy Wizkid like that. Do you get me? Whereas with a concert,
100.
with a concert of multiple performers, you're like, cool. There's at least someone there that you're gonna mess with. Do you get me? Like all the people that's not bothered about
He's got mad features though.
who,
Wizkid.
or are all of them coming?
People hardly know the songs.
You's coming.
No, I'm saying like in Wizkid's like
Waffly.
Catalog.
See
No,
what I'm saying?
There's bare
In terms,
Yeah, what I'm trying to say-
in terms of features, who could he bring out at his show?
Exactly.
No,
Not a lot.
He can bring out Damian Marley.
okay.
What you trying to turn up to Damian Marley?
Whiskey could bring out.
You trying to turn up
Whiskey's
to
got
Damian
pull,
Marley?
fam. He could bring out bare of his artists.
Wait, well, I'm not,
Take their money for
hold on,
Damian
I'm not
Marley.
only talking about his recent
And
albums.
Justin.
though.
Even
Hundreds.
Nobody's here for Justin, though. No one's here for Justin
I'm not. He's
still.
got Drake. He's got.
That's a
Drake.
Justin.
He's got. Yeah, he's literally.
One mic.
He's actually got everyone. Like he's
Hold
had
the mic.
features- he's had features with everyone. Like, this
I hear you, bro, but how many of them in a concert is gonna turn up, bro? When you have a concert, cool, but when no, Drake could come, but Drake could be the only rough artist that he brings out. Do you get me? I'm talking about in one concert, bro. You're not gonna. I hear you, bro, but you're not gonna bring every single feature that you have. Do you get me? So cool. Out of his show, he might have 3 features that come. They could be Dave. They could be Wait, Dave's made the. Oh yeah, he has System, but that's Dave's tune. They could. Yeah, but it's unlikely. He could bring out a Skepta. He could bring out.
You know what I mean?
Stormzy brought out Dave.
Do you get me? Like what's the likeliness of him bringing out hit after hit after hit? Whereas with a Wireless, how many of those performers could headline their own show? Bury them. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So you have more options to choose from a Wireless or from a similar type of concert, Park Life, whatever. Whereas Wizkid, if you're going, that's because you're a Wizkid fan. You listen to him.
Okay,
if you go there and you only listen, you only bang out 2 Wizkid songs, you're gonna think, bro, it's dead, fam.